Beautiful people, welcome back again to another video. If you are new in this channel, this is Queen Sharon Entertainment, a home of freedom fighters. If you haven't joined our family yet, join us by hitting the red button down below on the bell notification icon. So whenever we have a new video in this same channel, you will get notified. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I love you all. So my people, I have a video here that I want you all to watch, and I myself will be watching with you in this particular video. Feel free to let me know what you think about the video after watching on the comment section below. Like and share this video, and I will see you again in my next one. Bye.
It is the British who laid the foundation of Nigeria. It's a contraption of bringing together the Biafran people, the Oduduwa people, and the Arewa people together. And these people, we are all different culture, different religion, different belief, different understanding towards things of life. So we are all different in several ways, in every way. So we are not actually meant to be together. You must have heard about the war, the Biafran. I wasn't born then. I'm sure my mom wasn't even born then, or a few years before the war she was born. We sort of defended ourselves. We defended ourselves for over a long period of time. Now, these people got the help from the British, the French, to sort of overcome, but they still didn't overcome us. I would want to believe that all the resources in that country is coming from the Biafra land, but then they are using the proceeds or whatever they get from the resources to develop the northern part, the western part. So you get all the resources from the Biafra land, and then you're working to have a better life for the other people, whereas the Biafrans are suffering. We don't have better schools, we don't have better roads, we don't have nothing, not even jobs. They just want to continuously press us down, both politically and otherwise. So that is why what they're doing it, and they don't want us to leave. So I would say referendum, it's not a bad idea, it's not a bad option, but the people need to understand why we want Biafra. So when a referendum is drawn, almost everybody is voting out. And that is what Nnamdi is doing, sanitizing his people, creating awareness. And if you look at it, you can see that a lot of people have woken up from their slumber. Most people who are sleeping have come to realize that this is really what it should be. I mean, if he's released and then he stops, it means he's been defeated, or he doesn't know what he wanted in the first place. But if you know the reasons why you're asking for something, you're asking for a bread because you're hungry, and then you're thrown into jail and released, still you haven't got your bread. You're still hungry, aren't you? So you still ask for your bread, except you went hungry in the first place. So he would continue. He will, yes.
Someone said to me, if you want us to vote for you in 2024, you must abandon this thing of foreigners. Now I'm prepared to go home. Now I'm fine. I will never take a platform and denounce Africans. I will never do it. If it means votes are going, let them go. Now I'm prepared to go home. But to take a platform and please white minority by pointing a finger at my other fellow black brothers, I'm not going to do that. When I see a Nigerian or a Zimbabwean or a Congolese or Ghanaian, I see myself. EFF can commission internal research to see to what extent is this thing hurting the EFF. But I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared to take a platform and say foreigners must go home. I would rather not be a president of South Africa. I will be a president of my children. at home. We'll practice cabinet there. No, I don't want. I must go and tell these hungry Zimbabweans to live here. And when I tell them to leave, I send them to where? To die. To die. I would rather die with them than to allow them to die alone. If this thing has cost us municipalities, and there are people who say I must resign, I will resign. For Africans, I will resign. For black people, I will resign. I have no problem. I saw some tweets saying, no, the CIC must step down. If it's for this, I'm ready. If you are against it now on the basis that I support Africans, let it be. I don't care. What makes me at night is that white people in this country say they are prepared to work with everyone except the EFF, except Julius Malema. I sleep at night. The enemy is not happy with me. I don't want the enemy to be happy with me. And the enemy has accepted that it has got no control over me. It doesn't control me. I've not taken its money. The state can use its own institutions to try and threaten us and do all manner of things. Investigators from 2008 and whatever years were fine. We're not scared of anything. But one thing we know, we have never stolen anyone's money, and we don't take money from anyone that will control us. So please be aware that the stance on Africans remains. It goes nowhere. We are for a united Africa, and we can't unite it by dividing it. We want one Africa, one currency, one president, one military, and one reserve bank. So we're very clear about it. It is in our founding manifesto. To ask me to move from that, you are asking me to compromise on non-negotiable cardinal pillars of the EFF. I can't do that. I'm sorry. Thank you. To die. I would rather die with them than to allow them to die alone. If this thing has cost us municipalities, and there are people who say I must resign, I will resign. For Africans, I will resign. For black people, I will resign. I have no problem. I saw some tweets saying, no.
Thank you so much for watching that particular video. Feel free to let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below. Like and share this video, and I will see you guys again in my next one. Bye.